Photography is my passion. I have been taking pictures since I was very little, and with the guidance of my grandpa, my skills have improved immensely. My grandpa purchased my first point-and-shoot camera when I was 7 years old, and helped me purchase my second camera when I was 11. He has continued to help me buy cameras and lenses for years now. He has even given me a few of his old cameras along the way. This Christmas, he gave me his used Canon 60D and a very nice new lens to go along with it. It was the best present I have ever received. I began traveling with my grandparents in 2007. We went to Yellowstone National Park for the very first time, and this has been my favorite place to visit ever since. This Christmas, we went to Utah. Utah is a very beautiful state, and I'm very happy that the first time I got to visit it, I was with my grandparents. Next Christmas, we are going to be visiting Sanibel Island in Florida, and we are very excited. We are going to spend time on the beaches and hiking to look for burrowing owls. There is something very special about photography. You press a single button, and one moment of time that will never be repeated is captured by you. For that one brief moment, you feel powerful, knowing that you are the only person who will ever have that exact photo. You own one small piece of time. It belongs to you. Photography is a way to find peace, and it is much more difficult than you may believe. There are many aspects to take into consideration in order to get a good photo. You may be thinking, I need the best camera ever, but that's not the case. My grandpa will be the first person to tell you that the camera doesn't matter, it's all in the lens. I have found this to be true over the years, because the better your lens is, the better quality your photo turns out to be. There is a lot of manual work to be done while trying to get that once-in-a-lifetime shot. Oftentimes, you need to hike into remote areas in order to get that perfect, National Geographic-worthy snapshot. Though this may sound like fun, it is oftentimes stressful, as you are carrying about 20+ pounds worth of equipment and gear with you. Overall, the hikes end up being very tedious because you are constantly worried about dropping a lens or tripping and falling on your tripod or whatever other misfortunes could occur. One time, I ended up dropping one of my grandpa's favorite lenses while walking down a slippery incline in Yellowstone. The camera cost $1,000 to get repaired, and my grandpa was not too happy about it. He often teases me about it, and I know it is a mistake that I will never live down. Photography is a very intricate process. You can either shoot in automatic or manual mode. I prefer using manual because it lets you be more creative with your images. You have complete control over the shutter speed, exposure, ISO, aperture, and many other things. Adjusting these things can make all of the difference in your image. They can either make it look like you're living in a dream or like you're in a dark reality. Photography is interesting in the way that it can make you feel like you're a predator, tracking down your prey, like a coyote searching for a mouse in the sagebrushes of Yellowstone. But usually, for me anyways, your prey is not an animal, but a beautifully painted early morning sky, or the way the sun sinks behind the mountains in late afternoon. You have to be as fast as a hummingbird to get the shot, and elusive as a rainbow on a bright and sunny day. Sometimes you have to be as prominent as a mountain, but as silent as a drop of dew rolling off of a blade of grass. While taking photos, it's easy to get lost in your screen rather than absorb the moment. I have found myself slipping into this pattern, and I have realized that sometimes it's better to just take a step back from your setup and truly enjoy the view. Photography is a great pastime with never-ending possibilities and enough breathtaking moments to last the average person a lifetime. I have my grandpa to thank for my love of photography because he has done nothing but support me and my passion my whole life.